Now, before I start ranting about COVID lockdowns, how serious or unnecessary they might be, depending on where you live in Greater Sydney, can we all just celebrate Ashley Barty? How awesome was it? Now, it didn't matter where you lived, whether you were locked down or you were free, you stayed up last night to watch the first time in 50 years, that an Australian woman has won a singles title. It's been a great weekend. Dylan Alcott, of course, winning in the wheelchair tennis, and now for the first time since Yvonne Goolagong-Cawley did. 50 years ago, Ashley Barty is an Australian who, of course, has won Wimbledon. Now, many people, like I say, like myself, sitting there cheering on in the middle of the night, feeling a little nervous halfway through that second set, and pretty glad things started to turn the right way in the third set. But there was no better party, dare I say, than in Queensland, where Ash's parents were watching. That is so awesome. Oh, the tension. And wasn't it lovely to watch women's tennis that wasn't full of grunting? Two amazing athletes, Ashley Barty, first time in 50 years that an Australian was there. Of course, she's from beautiful Ipswich to the west of Brisbane, that I know will be partying in its own little way. And all the best. Make sure you check out River 949 tomorrow morning, where no doubt they'll have plenty to say on their breakfast show and plenty of other places. God love Ipswich, you have a Wimbledon champion to call your very own. Someone that the Mayor is already incredibly proud of. I think they may name a few streets after this, Sheila.
I think, like the rest of Ipswich, we're just so incredibly proud. Go Ash.
Go Ash!
She's a role model for, I think, all Australians. She was the Young Australian of the Year last year. She was raised here. She went to school here in a state school. Her partner's from here. She knows where her roots are, and she's very centred.
Now, can I be the first to suggest, Bugger, Young Australian of the Year? Wouldn't it be great if she was the Australian of the Year on January 26 to be announced next year on Australia Day? What a wonderful achievement. And I talked about the other day how sport can bind people together. Well, it did so for Australia last night, regardless of whether you were locked down or whether you were choosing to stay inside very late last night.